Good afternoon. This is Staff Sergeant Andrews with the Kindersley RCMP. This is our community report for the community of Eston in the RM of 259 to Snipe Lake. Before we get into the first quarter results from April to June 30th, I wanted to have a special announcement for the residents of Eston. As you know, you continue to have Constable Mike Hill live in your community, but we have now filled one of the vacancies. Mid-November, there will be a member living at the Eston RCMP detachment in quarters there. We're excited to fill that position. His name was Constable Michael Durant. He should be there around mid-November, and we'll be making sure he engages with the community and that you see him and continue to keep all of our residents safe. With that said as well, fun fact about Mr. Durant, he was a previous WHL referee, so we'll definitely try and get him to do some help there with at the hockey rink. Okay, now with that said, the community report from April to June 30th for the RM of Snipe Lake in the town of Eston. These priorities were chosen based on consultation with your leaders as well as the public. One of the priorities is community visibility. With that, we did 8 total of actual special patrols to the school of Eston. This is just looking for speeding as well as to make sure that everyone's abiding by the traffic laws while our children are coming to and from school. We took part in the graduation and surge. As well as one of our other priorities with visibility is from speaking to elected officials as well as residents, flying the flag of you guys seeing us there proactively, not just for calls. So with that said, in the community of Eston, we had 35 proactive patrols. That's at least 45 minutes in and around your area, whether that's day or night. We also had 10 in the RM of Snipe Lake, so a total of 45 proactive community patrols. As stated before, we took parts in a major event, which is Surge for your graduation, as well as Constable Mike Hill continues to coach softball, and he was provided time in uniform to assist with the community. With that said, one of the crime reduction members in the property crime is one of the number one priority in speaking with residents. So with that said, during April to the end of June, we had a total of 4 break-and-enters. Now with those break-and-enters, all 4 of them, the suspect has been identified and actually is no longer in your area. He was passing through and was a prolific offender. So we identified him and charges will be pending. We have not, since the incident happened June 2nd, where they all happened in one time in the community of Eston. We have not since had any issues, and we've continued to work with our special investigation unit in regards to the prolific offender who does not live in and around your area, as well as continue to do our proactive crime reduction measures. So with that said, one of the other reduction members is hotspot patrols. These are night patrols specifically in and around the RM of Snipe Lake, as well as the community of Eston. With that, a total of 67 patrols were done at night. Some of you may not see us because when we're doing our patrols at night, it's really late because we're trying to help prevent crime and property crime, but we did a total of 67. We also, one of the priorities is traffic, and I know some people may think traffic is a waste of time, and it's not, and we should be doing better things. But let me tell you, I've been doing this a long time, and unfortunately dealing with a lot of people who've lost their life, and one of the main factors is speed, as well as making sure for sobriety. So with that said, we did check for sobriety, 17 vehicles during that time, and we did have 1 impaired during the time. But all in all, with all of our different proactive checks for sobriety in and around Eston, RM, Carrabber, and Kindersley, we have seen a huge decrease in the amount of impaired drivers. So we appreciate drivers having designated drivers, and remember to always arrive home safe. In total, though, the RCMP of Kindersley during the months of April to June 30th responded to 987 calls for service, with 43 of those being directly in the town of Eston or the RM of Snipe Lake. As said before, 4 of those were property offenses. 2 were serious offenses, whether that be sexual assaults, or assault with weapons, and the rest being either mischief or other fouls in relation to that. One of the community concerns we did update is we were able to fill that spot in Eston. We're really excited to have them there, and with those break-and-enters, as we have identified the suspect. With that said, please stay safe. Remember, lock your doors at night. Make sure you keep your vehicles parked in safe, well-lit areas, and remember, do not leave your keys in the vehicle. The old adage, It does not make it safer. It makes it worse. They're going for easy access. Keep your keys in your home, your house locked up, and your vehicles, and give us a call if there's any issues or concerns. And have a great day. Thank you.